he is super pathetic when he wants to be. He knows how to turn on the hot sauce, the pathetic sauce, and keep it dialed all the way in. And they really work that drum line.
Yeah.
They're out there 3 days a week, probably. I'd say 3 nights a week, this late, 8 to 10, out there drilling their drum line. It's pretty crazy.
Maybe they're like.
They must be like a
competition thing or whatever.
They must be like a big competition school. Although I don't know, like I wasn't in marching bands, so I don't know how often marching bands drill. It makes sense, probably 3 days a week. Our practices in what you call it, theater were 6 days a week. Like Monday through Friday after school every day, and then on the weekends, especially like in the weeks prior to, we were in there at least 1 day a weekend. Your jingle bells just drive him nuts, Dale. But he's got the same thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, D. Somebody in our subreddit found a dude that paid $5 to gloat about Kamala winning 2 months before the election. Like, there were so many of those people, especially in, like, I think the 2 weeks prior to the election.
Yeah.
Dropping by, like, talking shit. And I just, like, I don't know how to find all that, but it's just like none of those people are around anymore. All of those voices just go poof. That's part of the problem with the internet, is like nobody owns that shit. Only people like me that show their faces and have like a presence and stuff and an actual personhood in the internet space have to take responsibility or get to do victory laps for our fucking calls and shit. The rest of you just, you know what I mean, hide behind this like veil of anonymity. So you make a shitty call and all that. See, that's why I wish that like YouTube would get with it and get a Twitch style chat moderation program. Because on Twitch, right, I click on you. If you say something in my chat, you say anything, I don't care what it is, you toss up an emoji, you put a period in my chat, I can click on you and I can see every single comment that you have ever left in my chat. Everyone, going all the way back to the beginnings of your interactions with me. Dude, if they implemented something like that here, oh my God, it would be fucking great. It would be so amazing. My job is shitting on me. Should I leave early and get high instead? Sure. You don't need the money. Go leave early and get high. I'm not your daddy.
Part of being an adult, making those calls.
YouTube doesn't have that, no. YouTube, you can't. YouTube really doesn't have any way to interact beyond me just banning you or making you a mod. It's very rudimentary. But Twitch, like, you can do whole, you know, what's your fucking account number? I can see literally everything you ever typed into a chat of mine. Doesn't matter, you know, it's not like it's separated out by stream, by date. And so just a chronological list of everything you've ever said in chat. I wish you had some good kush after your shift. Sucks that you don't, bro. Sucks that you don't. Do y'all watch Survivor? Nope.
We're not opposed to trash TV, though. We just have
No.
different trash TV shows.
I like some trash TV, which is a much better name for it than reality TV, because there's really not a whole lot of reality about it. What's your favorite trash TV show? I don't know. What about you, babe?
I don't know. I think we both enjoyed Hell's Kitchen for a while. We kind of got over it, but
Hell's Kitchen is great. I like Hell's Kitchen for sure.
I ruined it for you a little bit.
Why? Because you were pointing out how much of the shit was scripted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to know. I just don't pick up on that shit. My suspension of disbelief is too good. Oh my God, Paul, there is a way to look at chat history. Click a user's name, go to channel activity, and it'll tell you. From your phone? You sure it's not just like channel comments, like comments on videos? It's actual chat comments? Yes, try it right now. Well, if I do it, it's gonna fucking... Okay, I guess I'll have to use my other phone, right? Oh my God, this is actually kind of exciting.
Yeah. So like I just clicked on Phoebe.
They added it? They added it, y'all. Oh my God, I'm so... Dude, this change... Dude. Wow, they added it. When did they... Have they had... Dude, I feel kind of dumb if they've had this for a long fucking time. Sadako clawing my way out the well. Well. Oh, God damn it. What you gonna do when the big bad wolf comes knocking at your door, huh? Tell me that. Okay, so I just keep this open, right? Keep it muted. What I need is like a little laptop out here, basically. Or like a little whatever.
Tablet.
Yeah, a little tablet or something. But yeah, how will this change your streams? Well, let me see. So
It's a little tedious.
So I click on the guy, right?
Yeah.
And then what do I do?
Then you hit channel activity.
Channel activity. And I go...
And then
So I can tell you're brand new.
Yeah.
You joined 2 weeks ago. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, they mean, like, I think they joined YouTube 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. According to this, you've never chatted on my streams before tonight. So that kind of fits the mold of you being a no PFP guy. Let's see Israel Torres. Yeah, brand new. Skibbity. This is great. You're a lurker until tonight. What you are, more than likely, and I'm just being honest, right? Knowing what I know, is a person that's been banned up out of here about 50 times.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too? Is if you click on someone that's been banned.
Yeah?
Let me find them again. Okay. You can see how many of their messages have been hidden, how many times they've been timed out.
Okay. We're going to be checking y'all's post histories from here on out. Some of these thirsty ass, weird ass comments, we're going to be checking.
Yeah.
We're going to be peeking. Now that I know I can do that shit, I can just pull you up.
If you cleared your ban rolls, you could still see how many strikes they've had in the past.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at y'all's fucking, like, posting history from here on out. Especially when one of you guys gets super spicy. I want to see what your ass has been doing. I want to see what you're up to. Get a profile pic if you want to chat in here. This is the last warning anybody in here is getting. That immediately stinks like an alt. So go get you a PFP. I unban people constantly. Like I do full ban lit. Like no ban here is ever permanent.
Yeah, that joined is definitely when they joined YouTube. Because there's a guy that says 11 years ago. I don't even think the poltergeist is 11 years old.
Yeah, that's how long they've had a YouTube account.
Yeah.
So let me go check this dude out then. This dude that's fucking joined 2 weeks ago. You're a lurker. See what I mean, dude? Straight up alt. Straight up stinking ass alt.
Mm-hmm.
Joined 2 weeks ago, but he knows everything about everything. Uh-oh, dude, this is so fucking dope. This is so dope. I didn't know they added that shit, bro. What can you actually check about people? How long they've been on YouTube, which lets me know if they're an alt or not, number one. How many chats they've made in my channel. When I go through my unbans, how many times have they been timed out? How many times have they been banned and unbanned? I can track your shit now. So if you say something stupid and out of pocket to me, and I click on you and you joined a day ago, I know not to waste my time even responding. Your ass has already been judged. Oh man. Not again.
What?
You love authoritarianism? Oh, you ain't kidding, bro. Well, it works in this environment. It's the only thing that works in this environment. If you want to have like a readable chat. You have a bunch of fucking goons. In this case, we'll call them bureaucrats. Right? Reading your dumb shit and deciding on the fly whether or not it's worth seeing and responding to. Right? It's the only way it works. It's about to get real again. I can't wait to get out into a fucking different fucking neighborhood, dude. Garbage ass bullshit.
Get a little bit bigger of a yard.
Yeah, and a little
some trees.
A little bit more secluded from everybody. Like, it's really hard to tell, but looking at the pictures and all that, anyway, whatever. It just looks like a grotto. Beautiful. The bands, I mean, sometimes when you start talking about this, it just stimulates the dumbasses into burning alts. First time watching you, what are you an expert in? This. I've been a podcaster for 10 years, and I do these types of streams constantly where I just talk to people. So if I'm an expert in anything, it's that. That, 80s and 90s horror movies, and, stage acting. So the three things I would claim expertise in. Make any money on these streams? Yes, sir. What's your podcast about? A little bit of everything. A lot of news. We covered the election pretty fucking hard. It's called Onion Nuggets. You can go check it out.
You should change your default description to put the Onion Nuggets channel link in it.
Yeah, I can do that. Thinking about taking a theater course next semester. What's it like? So if you're going to take intro to theater, which is probably what you'll take, It's all going to depend on how much you lean into it. So what intro to theater at the college level typically is you're going to work a couple of things over the course of your semester, right? You're going to work a monologue. That'll probably be your final. Will be either a single monologue or, in my experience, a contrasting monologue, right? So you're going to do 2 5-minute or 3-minute monologues that are contrasting in tone. That'll be your big, probably end of year project. And if it isn't, then it'll flip. That'll be your midterm. And your end of year will be a 2-person scene where you're going to get paired up kind of randomly with somebody in your class. And you're going to get out of it what you put into it. Like you have to go into that type of a class with a mentality like, look, this is a class about being expressive, about trying things that maybe I wouldn't normally. If you go in there all shy and unwilling to try anything new and all clammed up, you're not going to have a good time with it, you know? But if you go in there with the right kind of headspace, like this class is an invitation for me to step outside of my norm, try out a little something different that I haven't done before, maybe explore parts of my personality that I don't really let out in public all that often, and really kind of push those social boundaries a little bit. You go into it with that, it's a total joy, right? It's totally fun. But you have to be one of those people, because there are going to be people in there that are just trying to get a fucking liberal arts credit, right?
And there's going to
And
be people like you that were doing it for years before.
right. And one of the great things, too, if you end up liking it, is that Intro to Acting will put you in touch with the theater department there, and they will let you know when auditions are and what's coming up. So if you decide you want to do a show and you want to audition, if you really do like it, they're going to put you up on game in that. And if you're already a student in the department, it greases the wheels a little bit. You know the director already. You know what I mean? Like that's how it ended up being for me. You're not always going to be taking intro to acting from the person who's going to be directing the show, but at a community college level, that's usually the case. Usually there's one person over the acting department. There's multiple sub departments, right? You've got a teacher that does technical theater, you've got a teacher that does costuming and makeup, and you've got the teacher that teaches general acting 101 is typically going to be the person who's directing your shows. And so you being able to show that director what you can do outside of the audition, it can't help but weight your audition, right? And so it's a good like social key if you want to get into that little kind of thing.
You liked it so much you kept going even after you dropped out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, community theater and the college level community theater is just so fun because like at the state level, when you're talking about state colleges and stuff, they're way more concerned about turning money. And so they're way more likely to do commercially known properties, which is fun. But at the community college level, at least in my experience, they do wild shit. You're going to get to be in some weird fucking shows, and that's cool.
Did you ever go to the actual classes at that community college, or did you just show up?
No, I went to the classes.
Yeah. You just walked on before when you were going to state college, but you weren't.
Yeah. I was going to state college, but I would hang out on the community college campus because I had a bunch of friends from theater that were going there. And that's how I got introduced to the theater head. And then later when I came back, because I was just starting at that college, I took intro to theater there, and his name is Chuck Irvin. I think he retired, which is so fucking sad. He's so goddamn fucking talented. Dude is a playwright, and I got to be in one of his shows and have him direct it, which is such a unique experience. Typically, a director that's directing a show is interpreting the work of the artist that wrote it. There's no interpretation needed when you're working with the guy that wrote it. So I was in a show that he wrote called Canyon Suite. It was a very ghostly kind of show about one hotel room and the people that have stayed in it over the years, and how they leave a little piece of them behind. Very, very cool. A really super talented guy, Chuck Irvin, probably my favorite director to work with overall in my history. Although I really haven't had a bad time with directors. I worked with Brad Myers, who I still think is the theater director at Fresno State University, if I'm not mistaken. And he's just brilliant. I mean, that guy is like from another era type of brilliant. So, have you written anything? Yeah, I wrote a couple of like one-act plays and stuff in my high school years. Co-wrote a couple. Performed a couple of those. But, yeah, not a big writer.
I guess they just hired a new director for the department at FCC.
Oh, at City, yeah. Well, yeah, I follow Chuck on Facebook, and I remember seeing the last time I was there, which was probably early this year, that he was retiring. So it was kind of cute though, because he was married when I met him, and the costume director, Debbie Shapazian, over there was married. They both got divorced over the course of their time there, right? Fell in love and got married. It's the cutest little thing ever. It really was cute. They're an adorable little couple. But no, they were both, I don't know if she's still there, if she's retired as well, but they were both just like, that's an end of an era there at FCC. Brilliant, brilliant theater people. Just absolutely brilliant. Have you ever thought about being a part-time theater teacher? No. I don't even know.
think they would hire you.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Like, who's like, what am I gonna do? Put an ad in the paper like, I'll teach you how to act. Like, you know.
A college probably isn't gonna hire you because you never got the degree.
College doesn't want nothing to do with me, and I really have no desire to teach it. Like, I like doing it. I like performing it. Do people judge you for being obese? Yeah. Of course they do. It's like just the implication of your question is an implicit judgment, right? Like you just walked up to a dude on the street and asked him if people judge him for being obese. So ask yourself about that, right?
Because you said that like all polite and shit, but what people read into it is like, you're a fat fuck.
Well, not only it's not just what it's not just what people fucking read into it. It's like I'm sitting here having a conversation about theater, and now my weight is the topic. So what you've done is this kind of like wry, winking, rude shit. So you got any other questions about my weight that I can avail you of before we move on to something else? Because I'm willing to talk about it. I got no shame in my fucking game, bro. It's not even a Trojan horse. It's an oblique way of changing the topic. Right? Anybody without a profile pic, order 66. I don't even want to read them. You ain't got 2.5 seconds to add a fucking profile pic to your alt, you're not welcome here. What are the struggles of being your size? Crushing your mom every time I climb up on her. That's one of them.
Yeah, her back gets kind of sore.
Yeah. She's always slapping my side saying she can't breathe. I'm like, sorry, bitch. Any other dumb fucking questions? Unban Mike. I want Mike to hang around. Anybody else that's glomming onto his bullshit, though? We'll keep answering Mike's dumb questions for a while. Enjoy the reporte. You're reporting me like a little bitch? You think I give a fuck, bro? Because you know what happens if I lose this channel? I make another one. People aren't here because of the channel. They're here because of me. She wouldn't go for a super big guy. You
That's
might,
not what she said.
yeah, you might want to have a little chat with your mom. I don't think you know Mama as well as you think you know her. Any other dumb questions, Mike? Or are you just gonna spar with me now about how your mom gets fucking reamed out? No, come on. Let's do a little Q&A. You and me, Mike. What do you got? Whatever you want? Cool. We'll come with it. You seem to be full of questions tonight. What's your next question? What's a great piece of theater performance you would recommend on YouTube? I need to see a show. Sweeney Todd. There are like 5 or 6 different full theater professional recorded versions of Sweeney Todd on YouTube. My personal favorite is the London Philharmonic one, where they started out like it's just going to be a recital type concert and then it turns into Sweeney Todd. It's amazing. But any of those are going to be great. Sweeney Todd is just a fantastic show. You think Mike is starving for attention? Yeah. I don't think Mike has many friends. Question above. Oh, okay, hold on, I missed one. Why were you cool with Destiny and so rude to vegan gains?
I mean, you were cool to vegan gains in the beginning of that
Yeah,
conversation.
people forget that me flipping out on vegan gains and calling him a hypocritical piece of shit and hanging up in his face came after like an hour and 20 minutes of me being totally chill and cool with him. So now you've revealed your hand. So now you're a Destiny guy, right? You're a Destiny dude that has wandered over here. So your fat question kind of revealed, right? So why didn't you just say, hey, dude, I'm a Destiny leg humper and I'm here to fucking antagonize you about that. And we could have just moved past all this fucking pussyfooting and courting and dating and flirting and shit, bro. You know what I mean? A little directness would help you out. So you're a Destiny humper. Cool. That lets me know a whole fucking gang about you, bro. Nah, nobody's a vegan gang's fucking humper. He's a Destiny, bro. Is that a Movoto? What? Doesn't he watch that clip of you flipping out and he agrees that the destruction in Gaza is normal because it's war? You flipped on VG for that, but not Destiny. See, I told you he's a Destiny leg.
You know what happened today?
What happened today?
The ICC put out an arrest warrant for Netanyahu.
Yeah.
So you're saying the entire, like...
Yeah, the entire International Criminal Court is a bunch of lib cucks. They're wrong about this. They should be, you know what I mean? It's just fucking garbage. Anybody that's humping Israel right now is just a sad, sad man. And they've got blood all the way up to their elbows supporting that bullshit. And I can't take them seriously. It's the hypocrisy that I'm questioning. Why is it hypocritical for me to treat individuals like individuals?
Destiny doesn't compare babies to chickens. So.
Because you're a Destiny fan, and I don't mean to be mean about this, you're probably like on the spectrum somewhere. It's a very profound autistic audience over there. So let me tell you something. When you treat people like individuals, oftentimes you end up treating people very differently. When you meet them where they meet you, sometimes you treat people very, very differently. Does that make sense to you from a social perspective? You clearly don't know anything about the Israel-Hamas war. What the fuck do I need to know? Israel is leveling Palestine, leveling it to the fucking ground,
Starving them out.
starving them, herding them into different parts of the city, telling them that if you want to be safe, go here, and then bombing the fuck out of it. Yeah. What do I need to know the history going back to cave people of who lived on that land in order to understand that? Or are you autistic? I'm anti-war. So the justification for a state killing another state's people, using its own people as cannon fodder, doesn't really matter much to me, you see? How about this, Mike? I know there's a lot to respond to there. You want to jump on Discord? Since you got all night to sit here and go back and forth, I assume you've got Discord, right? Why don't we hop on Discord, you and me? What do you think? Be a whole lot easier for me and you to have a conversation tonight on Discord. Would you like to do that? At Paul's Ego on Discord. Oh, you got limited time. Understood. Ban him.
Got no self-control. He's got shit to do, but he just can't not argue.
Yep. In the chat, big cojones. Ask him to fucking meet you where you sit.
Oh, I'm actually kind of busy. I've got things to do.
Pussy. Yep. Has all night to camp my chat and ask me about how fat I am, but ain't got 5 minutes to pop into Discord and get his mouth slapped up. Big dude behind the anonymous fucking mask. Small dude everywhere else. So many of them too. Dude left the stream? Of course he did. Is there some sort of political world affairs discussion? Shamed I missed it. What? Bro, they're just, some of you motherfuckers are wild, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Alright, Mr. Pathetic. We're looking a little too pathetic.
Favorite movie? Aliens. If you're gonna hold a gun to my head, I'm saying Aliens. Pound for pound, the greatest film ever made. Yeah, the second one, Aliens. Yeah. Pacing, perfect. Sound design, perfect. Cinematography, perfect. Practical visual effects, perfect. Vibe, perfect. Director's cut. Hell to the fucking yes. be nice if Dale comes back out, D.
Probably not, Dad.
You gonna be a dick?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably won't be
You kind of a
that,
dick
Dad.
about it.
I probably won't go and do.
Come here. I need to tuck your chain. That's where Dale lives over there, yeah. That's where Dale lives over there. It's okay. Dale is your friend. Big D, the OG. From the salty, salty sea. That liquor just keeps going all day. The most lickery dog of all time. Dinor. Too lickery. Have you heard of red monster galaxies eating space extremely fast? What?
Is this one of those jokes?
Is it? Is it a dad joke? What does D think of? I don't know, man. That's the $1 billion question, isn't it? What is it? What's going on in that little fucking?
Oh, goodness gracious. Dee?
Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. No, no, no. You're not going inside. You're not going inside. Come here and sit. 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 I'm gonna go through this. We're not gonna play in and out all night. You're gonna lay down. You're gonna be quiet.
No.
Psst. Hey,
Quiet.
quiet. No, wind it down. Now move your butt, because I'm gonna pinch it.
Come here.
Sit.
Sit.
You stay and you be quiet. You don't like it, you don't look at it. You know the rules. Don't like it, don't look at it.
You're not learning going in and out, so you have to sit
Ah.
and learn.
You leave it alone. Fighting his instincts so hard, I know.
Right?
Mm-mm. We don't need it. Those instincts are improper right now. His bark is insane. Dude, you have no idea. That's the thing, is like, you guys are getting a taste of it through the fucking iPhone mic in person. His bark is explosive, bro.
I used to, like, when you lived with the guys or whatever, every time Dinor barked, everyone was saying, Dinor!
Yeah, I would hear it, dude. When I lived with Scotty, Taylor, TJ, Chelsea, me, and my ex, right? I would be upstairs in the office doing my shit on my computer. I would hear Dinor downstairs in the kitchen barking. And I would hear all 6 people in the house simultaneously go, Dinor! His bark is wild. Like, wild.
I remember, what, like 3 other dogs in the house, too?
Oh, dude, he's louder than Yujiro,
Yeah.
who is like 10 of him.
Yeah.
He's louder than Sal, who's like 7 of him. Like, but you could put Sal and Yuji together, Dinor's louder. And it's not like a yappy bark, right? It is a big, full-throated hound bark.
He's got, like, a little waddle, like, that where he makes extra
Yep.
noise.
Yep, he does. It's same thing for me. It's like my whole voice resonates in the bullfrog. It's the same thing for him, man. He goes, it starts in here, it's like, and it goes. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's throwing the bark grenade at you, bro. It's not beagle, it's hound. We did his little like dog test, and it's 100%. He's got hound in him. So he also has the treeing instinct or whatever you call it. So when something comes in the backyard, he chases it, but not to attack it. He's not that type of hunting dog. He's a hound. So he has the instinct to get like a raccoon or a squirrel treed, which means trapped, and then bark so loudly that the hunter can find them in the forest and kill the animal in the tree. That's 100% his instincts, right? Despite the fact that he's not equipped for it at all.
We also found the lion the other day, because he doesn't care about every animal. The lion apparently is fat dove. He doesn't give a fuck about birds unless they're fat, apparently.
If they're big enough to be a thing, he cares. But he ignores small birds, ignores like little medium jays. But if you get a big fat bird land in your backyard, he's gone. So we're gonna have to teach him about the chickens, if we ever get chickens. It's not even intimidating like a real hound bark. Well, yeah, because he's got other animals. Like he's not a pureblood hound. He is a Shih Tzu, Cocker Spaniel, Chihuahua hound. So he's a mutant, bro. He's something else. He's got the instinct of a hound all cross-wired. He's got the extra pipes of a hound, but the piercing bark of those other dogs. It's catastrophic when he blows up.
And you see how reactive Dynor is. UPS was trying to like gaslight us and saying like, "Oh, we knocked and you didn't answer," and like this dog didn't hear you when we were home.
He was like blowing up at the dude. Yeah. And the guy's like, "I knew it." That guy was such a dick. He was like, "I knew I'd be back over here today." And I was like,
"What'd you do? Did you like lightly brush our door?"
I was like, "Bro, you hear my dog." Yeah. I was like, "How did we miss you with that? He didn't bark earlier."
He's like, "Well, I had to pound on it." It's like, "No, you didn't."
No, you didn't. He was fucking sitting right here. You fucking retarded, dude. Dude, if a gnat farts across the street in somebody else's backyard, Dynor blows up. And this fucking UPS guy's trying to tell me he pounded on my door when I was fucking back. Give me a break, bro. He did not. He just didn't feel like fucking around that day. Didn't feel like waiting. And so he probably just fucking, whatever. Cry me a fucking river. He's such a fucking dick. I hope that motherfucker got fired, bro.
Cause like it's bad enough that we had to like call your boss and have you come back because there's no way we should have fucking missed it just sitting in our
We're
house.
in our house. Yeah. The worst we could have been is in the backyard. Like I said, dude, Dynor blows up at the barest notion of somebody knocking on the door from wherever he is on the property. Just a bunch of bullshit. Didn't even try. Did this, maybe. And Dynor was back here fucking shitting. Just didn't happen to hear it. You don't even try? Punk ass bitch. And then you want to get on me because, what? I want the package? Go fuck yourself. It's your job. I hate it when people take shit with me. Like, I'm usually like, I understand, dude. Customer service jobs are hard and can be shitty.
But if you're like fussing about the most basic aspect of your job of knocking on doors and waiting a minute for people to get them.
Get a ring? Ah, dude, that seems so... ring camera shit is so dystopian, bro. I hate it. I don't want it. Like... I really honestly don't want to live in a surveillance nightmare. So I guess I'll live like an older guy.
Be quiet. You don't care about it. There's no need. Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
Don't do it. He really does have to turn his back to it.
Yeah.
He just has to. He can't. If he looks at it, it just gets on his nerves too hard. Too bad. Too crazy. Stormy weather. Couldn't sit out for a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I just went through a summer where like it was torture sitting in my backyard, so I feel you. I don't want my doorbell footage solving any cases. Yeah, I'd just rather not be involved. Not trying to hate or whatever, but I'd just rather not be a material witness or have footage that has to be subpoenaed and shit. I just don't got a camera. Where are you from? California. What watch are you wearing? I'm wearing a Stern Glass Hamburg Chrono Mecha Quartz. I really think it's my prettiest watch in terms of like the face. Super clean Bauhaus design. My favorite thing about it is the chronograph. I'll hit it. Let's see if I can do it. Where's the red? There it is. Boop. Start the chronograph. See it going? The little red hand. I'm gonna let it run for a second. I love this my favorite little gadget, right? So you time something, stop it, stop the hand. Now it's time to reset the hand. Hold up, it's hard to do. Bloop. Oh, shit. I like the way Paul says Bauhaus with his American accent. How's it supposed to say? How are you supposed to say it? Bauhaus. I don't know how it's pronounced in German, so. Bausenhausen. I'm English. Can you try English? Pip pip, cheerio, and all that. Muggy weather we're having today, I do say. A good drop of porridge is what it'll take to stick to my ribs and warm myself up. Bauhaus.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this.
Posh, yes. You gotta roll those R's, man. My good man. Now do a Scouser. I don't like it. I don't. Sale.
This is how Google translates as it's supposed to be said in German.
Okay.
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus. Hey, there we go. All right. I don't like it. I can't do Scouse, bro. I do think, like, for me, my favorite, I think it's the cutest of the British Isles accents. I think the Scouse accent, a chick with a Scouser accent is the cutest thing. Dudes sound like fucking, it's horrible. Tony, don't fucking let you, but the girls sound cute. So. I'm from Manchester. Manchester. I think Cockney can be cute. Maybe a little bit of that fucking dirty London. But I'm telling you, for my dollar, I like that liver puddly and gutter snipe. You know what I mean? I don't like the posh British accent. I mean, I like it. I just don't think it's hot. Are you fucking alright, Tony? Tony, are you fucking alright? I wish I was better at accents. I could be better at accents. I know the method by which to learn accents, so I could be way better. I just have to practice. Sure. I'll do a tea. Thanks, baby. A spot of tea. I'll have a spot of tea. Oh, yeah, love. I'll have a spot of fucking tea. Right. Hearing a Scouser say bacon. Bacon. Cold meat, mutton pies. Tell me when your mother dies. I'll be there to bury her. Cold meat. It's like an old rhymes thing the kids used to sing. Isn't that fucked up? A brew and biscuits. Super dark. Do you leave the tea bag in the cup? Fuck no, you don't. What do you take me for? A rube? Any good movies, TV shows I've watched lately? Nope. No, I watched The Lighthouse. They did a re-release of The Lighthouse. That was really good. That's the best movie I've seen recently. Watched Jurassic Park with Amelia. She hadn't seen it. That was fun. Not really watching any shows right now of note. Well, I guess that's not true. I'm watching like halfway through the first season of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, which is like, I fucking love that show, bro. It's so good. The new film Heretic is pretty solid. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it. I think the next movie I'll see will probably be right after Christmas, if I can swing it, depending on upcoming events. But yeah, I'd like to see Nosferatu when it comes out. Why is everybody meat riding Penguin? I don't know, dude. But it's another one of those shows that, like, people have put me off of it. The extra dodextra glazing that it's getting, people have put me off of it, so. Yeah, I can't do cape shit anymore, period. Can't do Marvel, can't do DC, I don't give a fuck anymore. And people are like, oh, like they think, like, here's what people throw at me that makes me not want to watch it. They're like, It's like The Sopranos. And I want to just slap them in the face and say, no, it fucking isn't. No, I can tell you this. I haven't seen a fucking second of The Penguin, and it is not The Sopranos. I'm going to tell you that right up front. Right up front. And I've heard tons of people saying that shit. The fucking disrespect. You believe this fucking shit? Got people out here fucking saying it's like The Sopranos? Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? How you gonna be a fucking like, how you gonna be like The Sopranos? You got no gabagool. You got no mortadelle. Hmm? You got no peppers and onions. You got no peppers and eggs for breakfast. You know what I mean? Marron. This motherfucker's coming over to me saying like, oh, you need to watch Penguin. It's like The Sopranos. I just want to go like, dude, maybe I'm just a psychic, but no, it ain't. You need to calm the fuck down. Because no, it isn't. You're going to tell me that a DC one-off fucking limited series is The Sopranos. I'm going to slap your mouth. That just ain't happening. I'll be late now, but you'll be stupid forever. Only Boardwalk Empire can compare. No, I've seen Boardwalk Empire. It does not compare. It's a good show. It's not The Sopranos. No, sir. Well, that's why I don't indulge people in anime shit anymore. Because, like, I'll be on. Like, can I be real with you guys? And I gotta be honest with you. You're just gonna get banned if you start shouting out your favorite anime. But here it is, dude. Here's the goddamn truth. There's a lot of really, really good anime out there. I've seen some of it. But people that watch anime have zero taste in anime and will put you on to the wackest, boringest, bullshittiest shonen magical high school girl bullshit, right? Period. So that's why I started just busting on anime geeks, because 99% of them have dog shit taste in anime, right? Dog shit taste in anime. And I've got good taste. You want me to give you a good anime taste? Madoka. Fucking bomb show. How you like me now? Hmm? You didn't think I was gonna pull something like that, did you? But I got good taste in anime. I don't watch bullshit. I caved 7 years ago. Oh, I got another one for you. All right, Jay, you weren't impressed with my Madoka? How about this? Kill la kill. How about that? Kill la kill. It's another fantastic fucking anime. See? People couldn't resist. I told you guys before, do not start shouting out your favorite anime, and look at them, dude. They got triggered. Every last comment is somebody throwing out their own personal bullshit anime. You see what I mean? They're like, and I almost guarantee you, almost every last one of those things that was just recommended to me is dog shit. The people that hear about an anime and they instantly snap to some other completely unrelated anime and start about it, dude, typically that anime is dog shit. They couldn't even control themselves after being fucking warned. Oh, I actually think the fucking Rezukami 17 Dragon Hunter Saga. It's just like, fuck me, bro. And you know it's a dog shit anime too. It's just like, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. What do you look for in an anime? Quality storytelling and quality animation. That's it. Not like stereotypical garbage. Like, you realize that a lot of dumbass American weeaboos watch shit that in Japan is considered gut bucket, like soap opera garbage for kids, right? And you guys are like,
Dragon Hunter Saga number 17, Heaven Blade was my favorite.
And like over in Japan, people are like, are you 10? You know what I mean? Like, fuck me, bro. Get a little taste in your life, you know? It's okay to like slop. Yeah, it's okay to like slop, but don't go around recommending it like it's good to other people. You know what I mean? That's where I take issue. You want to spend all day locked in watching shonen high school anime bullshit, right? I don't give a fuck. Just don't bring it into an adult conversation and try and get other people to watch the garbage. If you know that you're at the trough sucking slop, shut up about it. Don't be like, down there at the end of the trough, there's a maggoty fucking pile of meat that's pretty fucking gross. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear it. You know what I mean? Stay with your monitor tan, locked in, right? And watch that fucking lame-ass, overexposed, overexpository shit until your fucking eyeballs bleed, for all I care. Just don't bring it into a conversation, because nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Legit. Gotta talk to these anime people, dude. They just don't get it. I gotta go.